What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a live client ancestor reading. Let me pull up my client's questions really quickly. Alright, so her question, so this is a 2-card ancestor reading. Her first question is Dallas slash Addison a good place for her to move? And her second question is, what steps do I need to take to prepare for relocation? So I think these are great questions. I'm ready to get straight into it. I have a second reading after this, so we're going to get straight to the point. I'm going to use my pendulum first for the yes or no. The first question is a yes or no question, so we'll just get straightforward answer, and then I'll pull some clarifiers. And then steps needed to prepare for relocation. That's going to be a piece of cake. Let me see. I'm gonna give my client some time to come in though. I don't see her comment just yet. I already shuffled the cards. I'm gonna go ahead and pray over the cards. Pray for my client. We're gonna get straight into it. Let me mute myself on the other stream. All right, she's here. How you doing, Athena? Do you want to change the color? I know you like blue. All right, so we got that blue. Ooh, I like this one. That's a deep blue. Hey, Asha. Hey, Annabelle. Yeah, that deep blue, that's cute. It's giving. All right, if this is your first time watching my lives, make sure you pay attention to the lyrics and the music. That's going to be a good indication of what Spirit is saying, as well as the energy that they're portraying. I'm going to go ahead and pray over the cards, pray for my client and her ancestors, and we're going to get straight into it. Ashe. Let's get it. Like this video for me. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right. So we're going to start with the pendulum. I'm not going to take too much time today. Also going to pull from, well, no, this is for the second reading. Let me use these decks. How's the connection? And can y'all hear me fine? I have my mic up a little bit, but how's the sound and how's the connection? Also, if you guys are interested in purchasing my Oracle decks, this is Mysteries of the Universe Oracle. This is my hand-drawn deck. Then this is my newest Oracle deck, the Skinfolk Mediumship Oracle. So this is for like my mediums and my tarot readers who want to help people connect with the deceased loved ones. So if you want to do like ancestral readings, this is a good deck for that. Okay. Okay, so this is Skinfolk Mediumship Oracle. And then, last but not least, Supernatural South Oracle. All right, so all my links will be down below in the description box. If anybody would like to purchase crystals, crystal jewelry, incense, or any other spiritual products, click the links down below. A little blurry. Okay, let me see. It's probably because the light. I had the light low. Hey, Dream. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I think I made some more of y'all moderators. I'm trying to see who it was. I think I made Dream one. I'm gonna have to figure out who I made moderators. But anyway, are you ready, Athena? I'm ready to get into it. We're gonna start with the pendulum first. We're gonna ask, would Dallas be a good place for you to relocate? Dallas or Addison? I'm gonna shuffle the music. Okay, True by Lloyd. Put the speed back on normal. Okay. All right, Spirit. Her positive ancestors and her spirit team. Would Dallas be a good place for her to relocate? Yes or no? Yes or no? Maybe. A chance to grow from the struggle. Do you hear this song? And the pain? Hold up. I don't think I ever heard this song. Wait. Y'all hear this? Ah, let me run it back. All right, Spirit. This would be a good place for her to relocate. Dallas or Addison? Addison, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Yes or no? Maybe. It keep going to maybe. It keep going to maybe. All right. So I'm gonna pull some clarifiers and we're gonna see why is it giving maybe. It's just like it could go either way. I kind of just feel like let's see what the other locations are that would possibly be good and just kind of weigh the options. Okay. So let me see. So let me see who is wanting to give this message first. Then we'll get into what the message actually is. So, Spirit, who wants to step forward for her? Which positive ancestors in her bloodline would like to give her insights into where she should relocate? 2000s. This This is a younger, died of stroke. The Native American ancestors are coming up. Spiritual material blessings. Don't screaming. Meditation. Meditation. Clear tangency, clear touch, feeling spirits and channeling information through touch. So they're kind of bringing up your spirituality, your spiritual gifts. I feel like this move will actually be a part of your spiritual growth and your elevation. Okay. I feel like it's somebody who wants to talk, stepping forward. So let me speak to this spirit and see what their message is. And then we're going to get into the relocation because I just feel called to, with the lyrics, it's giving like somebody that want to talk about their life. Wow, said lost my baby. It's crazy because I was kind of picking up on like a miscarried baby or something like that. So let me see. Spirit, who is this wanting to share your message with her? I'm definitely seeing it's a woman because these are the Native American spirits here. Hi Lydia, how you doing? She said I started making a list of acceptance, and this song pops up first, huh? Wow. You hear this? Dream said, "Go ahead and move, boo boo." That's what it's giving. But let's see who this spirit is, and let's see what the message is, so we can bring it full circle. So, spirit, who is this trying to communicate? Because the spirit is seeing you do meditation. I feel like this is possibly one of the spirits that have been observing you in the meditations. This is a woman like in the woods, and as you know, a lot of our meditations are in the woods. Look at this, fasting and praying. So this is definitely a woman. Um, she's like a dark skinned woman, seeing like the afro hair come through. But she is talking about fasting and praying. There's look, raise your vibration. So the Caribbean ancestry is coming up. No pain on the other side. Look, woman. So there it is. This is a woman. And then look, yoga, stretching, and breath work. So these are some of the same. Look, your prayers are working. So this would be like a praying woman, but she was very spiritual as well. Very connected to her Native American ancestry. And I'm just picking up like the indigenous. Like here's the afro. This is exactly what I was talking about. She's very connected to her roots. Like you see the sunlight on her face. This even looks like you, which is crazy. But look and look. This is I know how this is you because this is like the younger version. But look at the hair. It's like the afro. No pain on the other side. So she does want you to embrace more of your. She's calling it light worker abilities because the wings are coming through for you. So that's light worker energy. So she wants you to tap more into that. I'm just seeing um she wants you to be stress free. There's also emphasis here about you being young, being in your prime. Okay, so that's what she's communicating. You being in your prime. So with her stepping forward and her being in a high vibration, she is wanting you to be in a location and be in an area that you can thrive and grow and be around other young people. Okay. Also emphasis on no low vibrations. Okay. Okay. It do look like her, huh, Dream? Okay, so this woman really wants to speak and tell her story. So let's listen. Let's listen more to what her story is. I'm seeing this woman meditate, in which this is funny because it's like you're mirroring her as well with the meditations. She just wants you to do more of the meditations. Also praying. Look, emphasis on fasting and praying. Uh-oh. Fasting and praying, but there's like an emphasis on being nature. Because look, you're in the woods here. So this is like in the nature scene. Look. And if you notice in this card where it says raise your vibration, this person is in their room a lot, in the bed a lot. You have to get in nature, okay? This energy has to be released. Whatever this frequency is that she's speaking on, which the red does give sexual trauma. Um, look, so I feel like she wants you to be more in nature, out of the room, out of the house. Okay. Emphasis on that. But the bed is showing up here. So I would even say to cleanse your bed. This has been coming up a lot in the readings. So I would definitely cleanse the bed because I'm seeing the low vibrations coming from the bed. But you are like levitating above your body when you're doing these meditations. So you got to continue doing this because this spirit is basically saying that the work that you're doing is actually working. Like this spirit is seeing you meditating, and the reason why that she's saying maybe it's in your frequency, like maybe you can do this, is because there are spiritual material blessings coming your way, and it's coming because you are doing the work on yourself. It might seem like okay, I might not be doing enough, but just acknowledge what you are doing. Like I'm seeing like the meditations are coming through heavy. Like that's something that is helping. Okay, that's definitely something that's helping. Because look, this is the meditation energy coming through. Okay? So she does want you to fast and pray. The prayer is very important for her. She wants you to use your voice more to pray. She says that you have that gift to pray for people and pray for yourself to change your situation. But you got to believe in your own power, in your own spiritual power. Look, here's the all white. So these are like, I'm seeing two male ancestors for you that's kind of stepping forward as well, that are talking about the praying. So is this like somebody? This gives me like a pastor or something like that. So do you have like a pastor that's in your family that passed away or something? Because the way that they're praying for you is crazy. Not the connection going out. The hell? Okay. So I get the vibe that these are like older spirits, okay? So these are like older spirits. This is somebody you probably wouldn't know, but I do think that you have some type of pastor or deacon that was in your family, and this is somebody that you could find. If like this person could be found, you look for them. Okay, I am the lightest. The music screaming. Okay, so basically, what I'm trying to emphasize with me saying that you have these praying men in your family, there's like a very masculine energy that's coming through for them. It's very strong, it's very uplifting, and it's very matter of fact. So when I say that, what I feel from these spirits is like when they speak something, it's already done. Like if they're praying for somebody to heal, or they're praying for somebody's body or some type of ailment to be healed, it's done. As soon as they say it's done, it's done. So he wants you to understand that that is what you have in your bloodline. That's what you have as a gift. So you have to be praying. Okay. This is a very strong energy coming through. Okay. So even if you feel like you don't know how to do that, just honestly meditate and then call. I don't even want to say call on these spirits. You can just set your intention. You can set your intention to strengthen your prayer life or something like that, and then go into your meditation. And I guarantee you, you'll definitely come out of that meditation having a lot of clarity about who you are. Okay, because I'm seeing like every single person in these cards, they're doing something spiritual related. Okay, Look, laying hands on people, praying, spending time in nature. The book is coming up, so this represents knowledge. Okay? Yoga, stretching, and breath work near the water. So the water element is coming up, the earth element is coming up with the nature. This is the solar plexus energy coming through the sun. Okay? There's a heavy emphasis on praying. So if this relocation is something that you would like to happen, you got to pray about it. And I'm not saying pray about it and that's it, because I don't think that that's ever enough. I think that it is like enough depending on your beliefs, but just realistically, sometimes there are blockages and you have to do multiple things to bring that energy through, because sometimes, like our beliefs and our energy stops certain things from happening. It could be in our frequency, but if we don't one believe that we deserve it, and two believe that we can do it, then it's like, how can it happen? Even if it does happen, you have to um you have to also maintain it. So it's like your mentality is very important. So I think if you can, let go of any of those lingering beliefs of like fear or lack or poverty mindset, then I think that it could very, very much so happen for you. Okay. She said, in my past relationships, I always lay hands, I always subconsciously lay hands and pray. That's crazy, because that's definitely the energy that I'm getting that's coming through. It's like an ancestral gift. Because look here. You see the hands? You see the hands here? This gives Reiki as well. And then the hands here, doing the symbols when you're doing meditations. That's important. And then even here, these male spirits he's doing like this. Let me see. His hand is like this. And then this hand is like this. So shit, I would try that doing the meditation. And then, as you know, like the all white, that's been coming through for you since day one. The all white, the purity. So you already know what this is talking about. You know how I brought up the sexual trauma or whatever. That stuff has to. I feel like that has to be. I don't want to say healed before you leave, but I do think that that's something that cannot be lingering. When you leave, before you leave. So that could also be something that could be coming up as like a blockage. Okay. But the prayers are very powerful, and they're talking about your childhood. And we've talked about like the church hurt and stuff like that, but that doesn't stop you from having a strong prayer life. That doesn't stop you from, speaking and doing things like how you know to do things. Like you can still do those things, okay? Um but notice this is all action. This is not like sitting and thinking that things are going to just naturally happen. This is going to require action, okay? I'm seeing a person in the books. The divination is coming up, the praying is coming up. But there's just a lot of action. And notice it's not really like hard work. It's more of like mental and spiritual. You're using your mental and spiritual energy. Like meditating, that's the mental, okay? Yoga, stretching and breath work, that is a little bit of the body, but it's also a lot of the mental as well, okay? And then the fasting and praying, that's really mental, okay? Now I am seeing the juicing come up for you, so like a lot of vegetables would be needed. Let me see what I'm getting, like asparagus. Ugh, that's probably not good, juiced. But I am seeing asparagus, the green. You could do like green apples as well, because I'm just seeing a lot of green. So make you like a green juice, because I'm seeing that come through as far as the seeing like your mental. It's gonna help you like have more clarity as well, because again with the afro coming up, that kind of gives me, how sometimes spirit will say make sure that you keep your hair detangled, so that way the sunlight can hit it, like when you're in nature, for the solar plexus, and even for the crown chakra as well, because the crown chakra is our connection to spirituality and enlightenment. It's our connection to God, the universe, the ancestors, all of that. So it's important to keep your scalp detangled and to make sure that you're allowing that sunlight to hit it as well as the fresh air. Okay, so you notice they're in nature. All of these women are in nature. Even the men are in nature. Okay. Yes, they do. Dream. She said greens give you energy as well. They do. So that is what's coming through. I feel like the spirit wants you to do whatever you think is best for you. And so I do get the energy. I'm gonna ask more questions about this. We'll see what the energy is as far as that. So let me turn on some music. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So let me ask, what would your energy be like in Dallas if you were to relocate in Dallas? Are you trying to leave this year? Give me a time frame so I can ask, what would your energy be like at that time? I just feel like there's emphasis on this being a solo journey for you. Like you're here, you're alone. This is something, it's like you have to get yourself there. It's like whatever you want in life, it's not a matter of can you do it or should you do it. It's like, do you feel pulled or called to be there? Because if you do, then it's for a reason. Sometimes it's just about trusting that. I would love to leave this year when my lease is up. So when is the lease up? Just I do feel called. And I think that's your answer. But my question is, what energy do you feel you would be in there that you're not in now? Is there anything specific that comes up for you? I want to ask before I pull the card so you can see if it matches up with what you're feeling or what you're sensing. September. Okay. You have time to get stuff. Yeah, she does dream. Yeah. I feel more at peace and comfort. Yeah, that's what you want for sure. Spirit, what is the frequency that she's going to be in? She was to relocate to Dallas or Addison, Texas in September or October 2024. What is her frequency going to be like? What's going to be in her frequency around that time? Look, look at this. Look at this. This matches up perfectly. Before I left, I stopped by and seen my nigga 21. Come on now. 888. So it is. See, ma'am. This is the dark skinned man. Them. This is the same people I'm seeing too. I feel like it's a great grandfather and a great grandfather. Seeing them in the white robes, but they're shining on you very bright. Um, look. Look, overprotective grandfather. So these are like father figures for you. Fertility, fatherhood, father, ancestor, present, and speaking. Okay, so this is a great grandfather and a great grandfather. So basically a dad and a son. Okay, so let me ask them. So I see that you're going to be accepting something, some type of offer. So this could be a job offer. This could be some type of love. I don't want to say love offering. This would be some type of, but you're receiving something. So you have to be in that receptive mode, which is the feminine energy, right? You need to be in that energy, okay? Look. So this is something you need to attract. This is also something that you need to prepare for as far as you do your part and you apply to what you need to apply to. Spirit has been giving you hints as far as what type of jobs to try to do. Maybe more photography, the aura photography, your personal photography that you're doing for others. Something, see, because here you got the fire element and the air element coming up. Okay? So this is action with the fire. Okay? And then you have communication with the air. Okay? There's a dude down there. Very interesting because the hand is out right here. So I think that you'll be accepting something when it's around that time. I'm seeing money though in the frequency. So I don't know if this person's going to give you money or if this person, or if you're going to be accepting some type of job offer. Okay. So that's in your frequency, but it's a lot of attraction and good luck. So what you need to do is the horseshoe. You need to work with the horseshoe, seeing the crescent moon, four-leaf clover, skeleton key, lodestones, and sigils. So make sure you're drawing a lot of the sigils. Here's the dark skinned man. So they are oracles. So what this represents is a person that might see the living, the dead, the past, the present, and the future. Okay. So this represents visions, dreams, and spirit encounters. So you're going to be seeing these two spirits very soon, okay? But they are the reason that these blessings are going to be taking place. Of course, they feel like God has a part in this because, again, the prayers, you're praying to God, right? But you're also honoring your ancestors and you're honoring that legacy. And for them, that legacy represents the prayer life, the having a connection to God, having a strong connection to the Bible. So all of this, it really is hand in hand. Look at the white beard. Am I one of them? Have I ever been one of them? Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. I never been one of them. Never been one of them. Like same features. Come on now. Spread your wings and baby fly away. Girl, I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you. This is a solo journey dream. And y'all know that. It is. So Cap who? Literally. Never been one of them. Okay. So, yeah. Athena, I'm gonna just put it like this. The way that these spirits are making me feel is it's long overdue. It's like if you create a plan, write a petition, burn it. I'm even seeing because you got the fire element, which represents candles as well. Okay, but burning things. So this could be a candle, this could be a petition, a releasal. But I'm seeing the emphasis of praying, like with the all white, it's the purity, but it's also like emphasis on pain, no pain in the body. So this is where the fasting, they want you to fast, and they feel like the fasting will help you to release the pain from your body. Okay? Okay? So it's the emphasis on that. Okay? So the older one, the great grandfather, I'm seeing some type of, he have some type of, I don't know if he was shot in the ear or the neck or something like that, but I'm just sensing like a person who have some type of ailment. So for them to be telling you, they're saying like what to do to remove the pain from your body. I would be listening, okay? Especially like I feel like the whole right side of his face, he can't even hear, feel, sense, or anything like that, okay? So with him, for him to be saying no pain on the other side, that says a lot. Okay? I'm hearing the scripture like, what is the to be absent from the body is, what is it? Second Corinthians 5:8. But we are confident and have goodwill to be absent rather from the body and to be present with the Lord. So this is the scripture that he's given me. So if I was you, I would write a letter to him. I'm hearing like the name something with the C, Cleotis or something like Cleotis, Cle Claiborne, Cle something is coming up for the older man. It was Second Corinthians 5:8. But we are confident and have goodwill to be absent rather from the body and to be present with the Lord. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty please. It helps the channel out so much. So that scripture is coming up. They just want you to believe in yourself. They feel like you can do anything. They're saying with God on your side, there's nothing that you can't do. But they want you, I'm seeing you just levitating above your body. They want you to be above a lot of the low vibrations that you have been experiencing, especially the pain in your body, okay? So they want you to fast. So spirit, so I'm seeing the days they want you to fast is like Wednesday and Sunday, which is interesting because it's like the church. Think about church and that foundation that they come from. Wednesday is Bible study. Sunday is church, right? So that's funny that they gave me those dates. So it gives me churchy in that context, but they are spiritual. They believe. This gives me like Kojic energy because they do believe in the spirit. They believe in spirit, the Holy Spirit, that whole concept. Okay, so they, in a way, honor the ancestors, and even for these spirits to step forth, they obviously believe in ancestors and stuff. Like I don't know how to put it because they are deceased, but they're obviously stepping forward. They know that they have a gift. They know that they have a strong energy that they would like you to be tapped into. Listen to this song. There's no better time than now. You gotta stay ready. Wow, this is very positive energy. Look, you helped me find my smile again. Native American ancestors present, indigenous influence. This is exactly what I told you at the beginning. So they're Native American too. So let me see. What's their ancestry? So the other man's name is like Carlos. This one, the younger one, Carlos. Like they have the matchy names, but it's not the same name. So it's like Cleotis and Carlos or something. It's like something similar. Okay. So what is the ancestry that's coming through the Native American ancestry for these two men? Look, girl, I'm watching over you. I'm your protector. Am I one of them? So you have an aunt that's trying to come out too. Give me the insights into the man victim to domestic violence. This has to be the. Oh look, I think this is the older one. him, but it looks like the beard isn't there. But he looks like this one too. So they're still coming through. This is the same freaking energy, y'all. The white beard, like the spirit. Give me insights into the Native American ancestry, because we got some more spirits trying to step forward. What's the ancestry that you guys are? First sentiment South Creek. So they belong to the Creek Native Americans. Okay. South is coming up. Look at this. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas. Girl, girl, I've been wanting to hear from Carlos. Really? So, look, the Afro. Girl, this is freaking you. Sensing and feeling sensation, feeling emotions, empathy, awareness of energies around you. So they want you to close yourself up a little bit because they are sensing like some low vibrational spirits. Look, they are sensing spirits trying to get in your frequency, and I think that this is kind of what has you in pain a lot of the times. Maybe not being specific with the spirits that can step forward. I think when you're calling on your ancestors, you want to be very specific, okay? And then also remember and record who you've been connecting with in the readings and keeping notes on them, okay? So that way when you're doing your petitions and when you're writing them letters, you know who to call on for what. You know who to call on for when it comes to money, or when it comes to spirituality, or when it comes to, you know, family life, or whatever the case may be, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing your frequency in the South. So I think you can go anywhere in the South. You would be just fine. Even Oklahoma's coming up. Look, but they feel like I'm picking up like a lot of empath energy from you, which is coming through as this clairsentience. It's like feeling too much and taking on too much. Too much. You can't absorb everything. You cannot absorb everything and everybody's energy. Okay. Okay. You take on what you can take on. You know, if you want to do something to help one of your ancestors, do what you can do, but never like be so open to the spirit realm to where you're not specific with who you're calling on. Okay. So I think, and also not calling on anybody is also not as powerful as it would be as if you would just connect with the spirits who have stepped forward for you. Okay, you have to build on those connections. Okay, can't just be like, okay, who's gonna come, and then it's just like, oh, okay, they come, didn't take no notes, didn't take no type of change, nothing or whatever. Okay, this is funny because this all looks similar. Like these women look similar. Okay. So do you have any questions for them? So let me ask them. Throat chakras coming up. So I asked what energy you would be in. I'm getting a lot of money energy. Um, like money is in your frequency, so I think that that would be a good time if you want to try something new, or you know, like with the photography, like Spirit had been telling you, doing that maybe as a job instead of what you were doing before. Maybe try something that you're naturally more good at that wouldn't be as stressful or what's the word? Stringent. I don't know what word I'm trying to. It's coming to my mind. Something that won't be as taxing on your body. Okay, try that. So, Spirit, would Dallas or Addison be a good place for her to move? Whoa, hold up. I didn't even get to shuffle good. Oh, look. Okay, so this is exactly what I was picking up on. So this definitely is this woman that's coming through. This even still looks like her. She definitely. So who was the family that you have in Texas? Was that your grandma? Because this is the ancestor that's talking about. This is where they're from. So Dallas, that's why you're being called to that area, which is what you were just saying in the group. This is exactly what it is. Finally being proud of where you come from. Taking a trip home. Like, man. And this car was already coming up in my head. Maternal side, granny side. Okay. So this definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense, okay? Yeah. I'm just seeing you in your prime, literally. Like taking more pictures of yourself. Just more feminine energy from you. Like hair done, makeup done, nails done. Like, look at her. Like getting into like the events, getting into the out, like just being outside. I'm seeing you in that frequency, okay? This is a woman posing by like a car. I'm seeing you doing this, okay? This is crazy. So yeah, it's in your frequency for a reason, okay? So I definitely think that that would be a yes. Let me pull from this deck and see what's the frequency that she's going to be in when she moves to Dallas in September of this year or October of this year. Not Ace of Cups. So it's them posing with the trophy. Look, the water. The water. So I'm even seeing you pick up on hobbies, like childhood hobbies that you had when you were younger. This doesn't have to be swimming, but I'm just seeing you in a childlike energy. Heavy emphasis on being young, like a young woman, because you're coming through as a super young woman. And remember the other cards too was like a woman, like a young girl. Okay? Look, even the water here, like strange as it seems, you make your own dreams come true. Hmm. So this is earth element as well coming up, but we got a lot of water. Yeah, show all the skin. But I'm seeing you like going to the water park, going like just going to amusement parks, doing fun stuff. Like I'm seeing you very much in your childhood energy, which is gonna help you stop being in that like energy of like just living to survive. Okay. Thank you, Asha. So let me see what your second question was. Okay, so what steps does she need to take to prepare? So I feel like this has kind of been answered, but we're gonna get some more clarity. What steps do you need to take to prepare for relocation? I feel like a petition, a candle. So the candle color am I seeing? So you can do like a road opener candle. So do orange. Okay. I'm also seeing you do another all white ritual at the water. Okay. Just releasing any lingering sexual trauma. But the all white is definitely coming back up. And even if you don't necessarily focus on the sexual trauma, you need to take some time and pray for yourself, pray for your mind, your body, your spirit, pray for your mental, um, and pray for you to be able to trust yourself. That's very important. Trust yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, it's not going to work out. Like you got to believe in what you're doing. Okay. So what steps does she need to take? Spirit, what steps does she need to take for relocation? So we need just one. Oh, I love it. So you got the Knight of Coins. So look, this is a person that's saving their money. Look at the kitty. It's a person saving their money. A person that is not focused on what other people are doing, what other people are saying. Focus on their goal. This gives me a person who is learning their role in all of this. It's like in order to make things happen in your life, you have to do your part. And I feel like what you can do right now is save. You might not be able to save much, but you need to calculate how much you need to save in order to have at least enough for your expenses. So that's going to require you writing things down, being practical, but also doing now what you plan to do when you're in Dallas. And that's gonna take you really sitting and thinking like, what? Okay, I want to be at peace when I get to Dallas. Look at this, the Fool. This is literally the freaking energy, the Fool card, stepping into a new chapter, a new beginning. But look, this person is working, like, like work outfit on. Like, come on now, both these people are working, but they're working towards their goal. Notice the water. So heavy emphasis on you seeing your role in all of this and also doing what you can do to change your situation, which is just thinking positive, setting your intentions, and let's see, just a lot of vibrant and positive energy. So I think that your mentality is going to dictate um how smooth this transition is. Okay, your mentality. I'm seeing you seeing things. Shouldn't make excuses. Wait, I shouldn't make excuses now because I know that it's useless now. It's like we don't have time for excuses. We don't have no time for low vibrations. We ain't got no time for any of that. Anytime you're feeling low vibrations or pain, you need to be near the water. Okay? My eyes went directly here, okay, to the Creek Indian. So you need to remember these spirits, the woman that stepped forward, as well as these two men. Their energy is coming through very strong, very stable, very grounded. Okay? So I would definitely be tapping into the energy of these spirits when it comes to doing this, because again, how I was telling you, they all were action oriented. They were all doing something, and that's what they're telling you. It's like you need to be doing something towards your goal. This could be small things or big things, but they're like, you can't expect us to just create this out of thin air. They want you to be doing things and being passionate about what you're doing. Like this man here is detailing cars. He is getting into it. Okay, he got his coins in his hand. He got all his supplies and he's into it. He's not even focused on what's going on around him. And then if you notice, you got the fairy right here that's just pointing like, get to work. Get your ass to work. And that's the energy I get. And you notice the cat is still here. This kitty. This cat is still here. So I don't know. You might have your cat still when you move because the cat is still coming up. And the cat that knocked over the paint. So is this water or paint? I think that is water. But heavy emphasis on getting to work. It's like if you want something and you put in that work to show that you're ready and you're going to stay on a certain frequency that you need to be on, it can happen. It can come in, especially if your beliefs align with this. She says badass. I should say yes, bad kitty. Listen, that kitty is look like gonna be on your journey with you. It's too funny. Showed up in both the cards. It's the badass for me. But there's a heavy emphasis on not caring what other people think, you know? I'm seeing a girl back here giggling. Like, girl was funny. But it's like he not even paying attention. He don't give a fuck. Spirit is just like, stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you're doing and what you got going on. Don't let people discourage you. And I think this is coming through as I think Spirit have told you to do like more of the content creation. You definitely need to continue doing that. Content creation, okay? More of doing your skill. Anything that you're good at, you need to be recording, okay? And also, the social media class got pushed back to April. So if you want to join, definitely join. Because one thing about it, we're getting our social media back this year. For real, for real. Okay. Right, Asha. Said Kitty said, you ain't getting rid of me. Yeah. I think that this cat is like a protector for you. Don't you let the sun come up and you ain't up. Did you hear that? Just notice these are two men. Ma'am. Two men. Don't you get stuck, ma'am. So maybe one of them worked on cars, and then one works like construction, building houses and stuff like that. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right. So, do you have any questions for these men? Heavy input. Like, I know you're getting it. Like, it's just like action. It's like, and also a part of the action is like going with the flow. Like, notice the water, which represents going with the flow, taking things one day at a time. But as long as you have a plan and you're saving, you'll be fine. You just need to figure out how much you need to save. So that also requires you looking at places. And the thing too, if you have like a job offer, then you can get a place with just the job offer in Texas. Okay. So that's again that goes back to like the card with the handout. This one right here, I was in my bag acting up. I think that there will be a job, some type of you're getting some type of something being offered to you. Okay, with the hand like this. Okay. So let me see. And Kita, hello. Thank you for subscribing. She said yes. That was my second thing. The financial part moving, not for the week. And that's the thing. You have to, and this is emphasis on working. Okay. So I think this is even like yeah, job. And but that's why Spirit is saying do it in your own way. You know, do it in your own way, even if that's you taking pictures of other people for a company. But you can also build your clientele with just where you are. So you can do that during the day, and then on the side or whatever, do your photography. Not even on the side, but you'll be in a new place, so you have to build clientele up. But just make it work. You know what I'm saying? If you create a plan, then it'll happen. Okay. But there's an emphasis on saving. Like you gotta be able to save some money. And I think the money is more so for like your expenses, not really for getting the place. Because I do see the job, whatever this job is, but it's like an emphasis on something that you're already good at. And the photography has been coming through multiple times, multiple readings, even the content creation. But those are things that take time for you to build. So like you got to put your head down and just get to work. So does that make sense? And do you have any questions for them? These two men? This is definitely both of them. It's just like I'm getting picking up on a lot of distractions, and they just don't want you to be distracted. Cause you see all this stuff going on in this card, lots of distractions, lots of distractions here as well. But I think you need to write a letter to them. I do like the lady that came through, but I feel like these spirits, these are the ones you need to be connected with. Okay, meditation will be the way to communicate. Yeah, meditation. Um, you can call on them because I told you their names. You could call on them when you're doing your divination. But just could I would write them a letter, honestly. Write them a letter, see if they come through in a dream. But if you can't get them to come through in a dream, just continue, raising your vibration because the more you raise your vibration, they can come through directly. Okay. Now, if you cannot get them to come through in a dream, then I think, ooh, this is definitely them. Because look, the sun, the beams. Oh, this is him. This is him. Look at the hands. Hey, look at the hands. And then look, the arms, the hands. One is like down, one is up. That's crazy. You see the hands? And then this one, hands are the same. Very interesting. She said, "Dream, you a mess." But yes, so you can get them to come through in a meditation for sure. Oh, you hear the song? Open your heart and let me come on in. Come on now, bruh. Do you hear the lyrics? Hold up, let me go back. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that we know, we tap the fuck in, and we're not gonna cap. Spirit is not ever gonna cap. I'm never gonna cap. So this is spot on and straightforward. I'll be your angel, guardian man, girl. I'm done. Cheers to you for giving me a chance. So these spirits do want to come forward for you. It's just a matter of if they can. You got to just continue raising your vibration. And you also need to continue doing your meditations. Like they said, the fasting, the praying, that will help them come through. The song literally just said, "Do you hear me, baby?" So they're trying to communicate now. They're trying to communicate already. But it's like it's like an emphasis on clearing, not clearing the mind, but having a clear mind. Okay? So does that make sense? Do you have any questions or no questions? So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to close out. But I love them. I love their energy. I don't even know them to be saying I love them, but the energy, it's just so beautiful. I feel like you can find them though. Figure out who were the pastors or preachers or deacons or whatever with their dark skin. They have like this rich skin and white hair. You hear the music. She said no questions. Alrighty. Well, thank you for booking. Thank you to the positive spirits who stepped forward for her. Thank you to the three spirits who stepped forward to give her insights into this relocation. You guys may go back to the spirit realm. Hi. Are you listening? Wow. I will, bruh. I will protect you any which way I can. Hold on. Did I put that card up already? Man, can I tell me we don't be tapped in? The wings. Wow, that's crazy. This is a beautiful reading. I'll be your angel. Yep. Now it's time for action. And I feel like with guardian angels like this, they're gonna come through with a strong energy. All you gotta do is call on them now. It's like a lot of times we think we have to use our own energy to do some of these things. It's no way. Like we're not that strong, you know? But when you call on your ancestors, your positive ancestors, as well as God, you can call in a certain frequency that's just like above you, you know? All right. Because if you start early enough, it won't be as much stress, you know? And with your lease being up, it's kind of like, as long as you don't renew a lease, you know, you're good. But you could be, continuing your trips out there, but just getting your affairs in order in the meantime, you know? Anybody's interested in joining my mentorship or booking a personal reading, I have the links to my reading website down below in the description box. If you would like to purchase crystals, crystal jewelry, incense, spiritual baths, or any other spiritual products, I will have the links down below. Uh, Hold up, because here go the scriptures. The scriptures come up again, and this song is called Fear. So I just feel like one thing that you want to make sure is you don't hold on to any fears of moving on. Because I feel like when we're transitioning one place to another place or from one phase of our life to another phase, we can start to have anxiety or we can start to get stressed out about things. Look, but you just have to remember, like, even if something doesn't work out how you want it to work out, it's still working out in its own way. So just keep all you can do in that instance is keep a positive outlook on it, and that's what's important. But doing the things that you know to do, um, like your petitions, your release souls, and the other things that Spirit have already mentioned to you. So doing those things, it's like, how can you fail? Like, how can you fail? It's like when you create a plan and you're serious about it, and you call on your ancestors and God, yeah, it's no way it won't happen. It's just a matter of time. Okay. But this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, you guys, because I have another reading. I'm gonna go ahead and start that live up if you guys want to join that reading as well. Um, but thank you guys for watching. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I'm out.